and welcome to episode 42 of ghostgalknitspodcas. I'm Ghost, also known as Sarah. So, I was supposed to record this yesterday, but I sort of forgot that Monday was a holiday and my pay from unemployment was going to be delayed a day. So, everything got pushed back a day. Sorry about that. Yeah, unemployment. Fun. Do I wish I was back at work? Yes. Is that happening? Only God knows. Okay. So, first thing on the list is we don't have too much to yap about. I have no finished objects this week because, yeah. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Because I've actually been really busy with other aspects of my life. And crocheting hasn't really been at the top of my, keeping an eye on things and doing things, and maybe because your ADHD is going a little crazy again. So, that's happening. So if I seem scattered brain, that's why I'm not really reinforcing my mental stuff like I should be. Anyways, so new projects are going slow, as in I'm not even working on them. Like, it's at the beginning of the year, I said I have a plan. No guarantee I'm going to stick to it, but I have a plan. Well, mostly because for the last couple of weeks, I've just been focusing on getting my budget worked out. Remembering a bunch of categories I had to keep adding because of the sheer fact that if I don't add them, they're not going to get added, and then they're not going to get money put to them. And then when stuff comes due, I'm going to be like, oh crud. How am I going to cover this? So So that's what's been going on in my life. I'm hoping to get back on track with the knitting and crochet. Because I do have a panel on a blanket I want to finish up so I can get going on yarn that's a little bit older, and I want to get working. So, and plus I still need to actually work out, do I have enough yarn to make this blanket a blanket size for my bed or not? So, that's what's happening there. I found a backup sweater for Mom's sweater. It takes the same amount of yarn. Just this one's a pullover rather than a cardigan. Actually. Come here. I actually have it printed. So, sweaters are number 5. Yes. So, okay. This is the sweater I have planned for Mom. This one I plan on doing. If I find I'm having a hard time with it, within the first ball, I will rip out. And I have this sweater planned as backup. Hang on. There we go. Now I can see. This sweater planned as backup. This is... So, these are both from Yarn Inspirations. They're both for Care on Simply Soft. So, this one that I just showed is relatively simple. It's a mix of double crochet, half double crochet, and slip stitch. I don't think I had any single... And there is some single crochet in there for like the ribbing, and I'm not sure what else because it goes on to the next page. Whereas with this one's going to be a little more complicated. It's single and double crochet, but it's like that blanket I had started for Mom, the pebble blanket. I think it's that stitch basically. So this one is single, double, and then on the way back, where you put a single crochet, you put a double, where you put a double, you put a single. So I'll see how I like it. This one, it is done in panels, so it might make it a little better. But if I don't like it, I will talk to Mom about that backup I picked. She does not know she has a backup, but she has a backup. So, if not, I might talk to her about making a cardigan like mine. I will end up with a couple extra balls of yarn. No, I won't. Because it takes 8 balls for my cardigan. No, I'd end up with an extra ball. Wouldn't I? Yeah, I would end up with an extra ball. Because Mom's an extra large, whereas I'm a 2X to 3X depending on brand. So, yeah, that actually might... Anyways, I got backups. Whenever I do patterns, I always come up with a backup for them. Always. It makes my life a lot easier. For if I don't like the first pattern, I'll try the second pattern. If I don't like that, well then forget, that was not meant to be. So, I am loving my new budget app. I'm using YNAB, You Need a Budget. It's a yearly subscription. That's a little, but it has everything I need. And they kind of just force you to stick to, okay, you can't, excuse me, you can't steal from too many areas. I mean, you can, but it will, like, hey, you stole from us. Come on, what's going on? Why'd you steal? And it also won't let you go into the negative because it will just mess up your whole budget system, which works for me. You have no idea. Because I've always had a budget in my head, but I never put it on paper. Now that I put it on paper, oh, that's cleared up a lot of mental space. Which is a good thing and a bad thing. Because now, more things are entering said mental space that is like, ooh, I can totally buy this, and this, and this, and this, and this. But right now, I have 3 things in my want/need. New sneakers. Those are a need, because I just happen to look at mine, and it's like, oh, I need new sneakers. The bottom at the balls of the feet are completely destroyed on mine. But I do a lot of pivoting, and your right foot always wears down faster than your left foot. So, due to driving and stuff like that. New desk. It's a want/it's a need. It's kind of a mix of both. This desk I have outgrown. I do not have space. The top of it is a mess in more ways than one. And I just don't have the space or the length. I just don't have the space on this desk. So, I'm getting a new one. Because the problem with this desk is all my writing space is to the right side. See, now here's the problem. Well, I'm left-handed. That means I want all my writing space on the left side where I can utilize it. On the right side, it's like, it just makes no sense to me. Because I have to lean over to do the writing. So I either have just this little small space. I also have this old clipboard folder heavy. It's a really nice writing surface. So I'll usually open that up and make myself a writing surface right here in front of me. Because that's the only way I'm getting a writing surface, really. Unless I'm writing out a check or signing checks. then this little space that I have between my keyboard and the edge is fine. I am getting a new one. I'm going with an IKEA build. I'm getting the extendable legs because I know I'm going to want to lift this desk up. I'm going to want to lift the top up. Because as I sit right now, if I didn't have this, what's left of this front drawer, I would have more than enough space. But, yeah. It's literally, if I'm not careful, my thighs are hitting it. And that was before I got the new chair. So, and I have this chair bottomed out. So I will be happy when I get a new desk. I'm debating, but I am debating on whether or not to get, for the top of the chest of drawers, whether or not get 2-inch spacers or 4-inch. I am debating that one. Because, yeah. That's also why I'm getting the extendable legs. So I could raise it up. So. Fun. Now you know what's going on in my financial life. Which you guys don't hear about very often. Oh. Another quick thing is. As far as I know, I am safe from the whole crackdown of all the mainstream of all media sites. So, hopefully we'll be fine. Anyways, let's get on to works in progress, which I'm going to start with over here. So, this is my first works in progress. This cake's been kicking around the house now for a couple of years, so time to use it. Ooh, that's a crochet. Nope, that's knitting. Boo-hoo. So, it's just a Caron cake. Colors are showing, for the most part, true to color. Okay. These are showing true to color today. I mean, this pink right here is it's a deep pink. It's showing up a little reddish, but it's a deep pink. So, this is what there we go. Helps if I have it going the right way. This is what I have so far. This is what it is going to become. So, this is also from Yarn. You'll probably notice the theme. I get most of my stuff from Yarn Inspirations because most of the yarns I work with are from Yarn Inspirations. Although Caron cakes are a little expensive. So I get these on sale. Or clearance. Sale or clearance. One to two. Because these cakes by themselves are $10 a cake. So these are sales and clearance. So this is the Kerchief Scarf. So this is, I'm not going to do tassels because I hate tassels and I don't know who this is going to go to when I finish it. And yeah, and I don't have a tassel maker. I can get one, but I don't have one. Next, this is a pay no mind to that. That's just a reminder for me to take my vitamins, which I'm going to set for 15 minutes and snooze. So that will go off again in 15 minutes. So, this is a Caron Chunky Cupcake. Yeah, you're noticing a theme, I see. Not all the yarn I'm using right at this moment is Lion's brand, but a good portion of it is. So this is coming along. It doesn't have much give at the moment, which I'm a little worried about. So as I keep going, I will just keep an eye on it. This is one of those I work on it when I want to work on it deals, so don't expect this done. So this will be done by next Christmas maybe. So far, I haven't destroyed it yet, so that's good. That one's just I feel like working on a hat. And I don't have anything on the loom right now, so. Although I still have to get going on the hat, not hate stuff. Oh, that's what else I was going to talk about. I couldn't remember. Crocheters. If you live in the USA, please look into Hat Not Hate. It's an anti-bullying campaign focused on schools. Believe it or not, bullying is really bad in schools. Like, it is bad. So, oh, I just remembered one other thing. Let me write that down. Okay. Wrote it down. Alrighty. We had a new addition to the agenda. Next is the Treasure Island Shawl, which was probably also another thing I was trying to remember. So, on this one, I was working on this the other night while watching my friend Lord Exodia because he's back to streaming now. So, this is where I am. I added a little bit to the last time you seen it. I'm at a standstill because I think in this row there's a double crochet 3 together, and I haven't exactly learned that yet. So it's like, yeah, I don't have the mental power to put towards this thing right then and there. So it's like, yep, that's happening. If I don't have the mental power to put towards it, I'm not going to put towards it. Because I need mental power for some of this stuff. Next. Oh. Sorry, just found another thing I forgot. I'm not that organized, if you're well aware of me. There we go. Okay, next is the Country Loom, which is what I'm trying to get off of this, which I'll probably work on today. Because today I had what I had. Today's Thursday. Oh, guess what I had on today? Country Loom and Find Pattern for Hat Not Hate. So, that's why that stuff was on my mind. So, that's a good thing. So, I'm going to work this today. And this is how much it's grown a little bit since the last time you guys have seen it. I really do want to get this done because I need this loom. Yes, I could just go and buy another set of looms. Another set of long looms from Michaels, but I don't want to do that because I have looms that are not in use right now. Because the fact that they are being used because I don't have anything to go on them. So there's some stuff I have to go on them. It's just I have not done said stuff yet. So yeah. That's the thing. Yep, still using my favorite Halloween mug. Okay, next. You guys know which one this is. This is the ice cream sandwich Afghan. So I've completed another. So I had another completed square. And I'm working on one right now. Let's see, I believe, yes. I think this was the one I recently completed. Yep, this one was recently completed. I actually work on these when I watch my friend Lord Exodia. because he's doing horror puzzle games right now. So, yeah, I need something I can put down without a second thought to give him a helping hand on that. And this is, I can put it down without a second thought type deal. So, yeah. And last thing on the works in progress is my sweater, which I don't even know which way I'm going here. So, okay. Oh, where's that? Anyone see a red dot? Well, since I don't see it on the inside, it must be on the outside. There's a red dot that came in one of the yarn balls. I just didn't bother taking care. Oh, there it is. Okay, we are going the right way. So, we are adding, so I've got the collar going. This is getting closer to done. My brain is not a big fan of this at the moment, so I'm not working on it. Could be because there's so many ends. I'll probably have to deal with those here in the next couple of weeks to days. But there's a lot of ends I still have to deal with. So I think once I get the ends worked in on this, my brain will be like, okay, let's get back to working on this. But for right now, my brain does not wish to work on it, so I'm not going to force my brain to work on it. Although I have to say, the tush extension is not that long. But then again, this is the biggest size they had. So, which I'm just hoping is going to be long enough. I'm not worried about wide enough. I'm more interested in length. So, I think that was it. And we are going to have a shop update. I was hoping it was going to be yesterday, but when I did the math of when do I need groceries, when do I need this, and when... Okay, that's going to get pushed back to about Saturday. And my mom's going to be putting a couple of things on the shop as well, so be on the lookout for those. And I think that's about it. We should be getting back to normal time. At least up to this week, I'm only a day off, so that's not too bad. Next podcast is going to be first week of February. So I will see you guys then, and hopefully I will have some finished objects of some shape or form. Until then, have a good life and happy crafting.